it got so hot it burned the glue that bonds the metal to the pad itself.
You're looking at the results of a brake fire. Last August, our brakes briefly caught on fire coming down a mountain just outside of Whistler, British Columbia. So today we're finally replacing those brake pads, plus upgrading our suspension, both the sway bar and the shocks, to hopefully stop this. Hello from freezing cold Virginia. It's a big day for us because we're doing a lot of work on the RV. My dad is graciously helping us, and we're replacing our brake pads and we're adding new shocks and a sway bar. So let's get to work. Once we got the tires off, we got a good look at the condition of the pads.
They're ate up a bit, girl.
The fire had glazed over the pads, so even though they weren't worn down from the 28,000 miles we had racked up, we still had to replace them. So we popped the new brake pads in and also took advantage of having the wheels off to give them a good cleaning.
So we're using, this is a product from Meguiar's. It's wheel cleaner, and it's specifically for uncoated or untreated aluminum wheels. So on these Alcoas, there's two kinds. The difference is whether it's a Durabrite or not, meaning whether it's coated or not. If it's coated, you're only supposed to use soap and water regardless of how dirty it is. Ours are not coated, which means that we use a cleaner like this, and then we'll have to put polish on it. So magically, these just wipe clean. You see that? Oh my God!
With the new brake pads in place and our wheels looking shiny and new, it was time to move on to the suspension.
We're gonna do something shocking and replace our shocks. These are Fox shocks. These are originally for semis, and Agile Offroad in San Diego takes them and reconfigures them for use on the RV.
My dad quickly went to work removing the stock sway bar and the shocks, and once we got them off, it was wild to see the difference in size compared to our new hardware.
The internals on this one are not as good as these because this has stiffer metering joints and properties for anti-roll. As you can see, the diameter of them is quite different.
What he said.
After some comic relief, we put the new Agile Fox shocks in place, and they're so much sturdier than the old ones that we actually had to use a jack to compress them in order to bolt them into place. Doing my happy dance because we are upgrading our sway bar. This is the one that my dad just took off, and you can see it's much skinnier than this heavy duty one that we're putting on. And the reason I'm so excited about this is because for the first time in my life, I've been car sick in the RV because of the way it sways. So putting the new, thicker, heavy duty sway bar on will help alleviate some of that rocking and rolling. After a couple of hours, our hard work was done and it was time to put the new gear to the test. All right, we're pulling out with the new sway bar. Normally we'd rock and roll.
That's it.
Smooth as butter. Oh, it was so much better.
That's amazing.
Even Ella likes it.
That's amazing.
Yeah. 2 thumbs up. It was great.
Big time.